I find it really difficult to post content, and I only do it when something really gets to me. And this Guardian article about we need to act now, climate first, just really got to me in terms of MIT. In particular, this line: the Guardian would shift to using more urgent language to describe the climate emergency. Uh, so, with that introduction, um, it's this one. Students propose plans for a carbon neutral campus. I mean, this is like a clown car of propaganda. There's so much untrue in going on there. But let's come back to that in a second. What students did propose, 3,400 of them actually, was divestment from fossil fuels back in 2015. And you really, really, really should read MIT's response. It's in prefaced by a letter from Raphael Wright, but it's in this thing. But the response is like something Donald Trump would have written if he read an issue of the New Yorker. And you have to laugh. I mean, what else can you do? So the students are 3,400 asked them to divest in 2015. So MIT like laboriously mischaracterizes what the students are asking. In our judgment, a symbolic public move. No, it's not symbolic whatsoever. It's, my God, I'm trying to hold back profanity. But to characterize it as symbolic, it just is so it's so nauseating. But this is my favorite line if you really want to have a painful laugh. Throughout the last 2 years, the student leaders of fossil-free MIT have acted with great respect in a spirit of candor and collaboration. So this is we believe that we should behave the same way toward fossil fuel companies. Okay. 6 of these companies, BP, ENI, Saudi Aramco, Shell, Statoil, and Total, are members of Mighty, as it happens. We believe we have greater power to build on such momentum, not by distancing ourselves from fossil fuel companies, but by bringing them closer to us. So that's 2015. Here we are 5 years later, and let me end this video here. No, let me actually, this is the last thing. So it talks about in 1995, Mario Molina, this. So I worked for Mario Molina. I went to work for him in 1998. I worked there 3 years, from 1998 to 2001. It was, without exception, the most painful, disastrous period ever. And I think Mario and Luisa Molina would agree. So read this description, this hagiography that MIT moves into when it's describing what it's doing around climate change. It's just so profoundly wrong. But okay. Details to follow shortly. Rant over. I just want to add a quick PS to say why there's so much propaganda going on in this. So, carbon neutrality by 2060 is like a moron's goal. It makes the students seem like morons. Harvard is going after, it's on its way to achieving carbon neutrality by 2026. So 6 years. This is a course project with students, unrelated anything to do with the MIT campus, aiming for carbon neutral by 2060. The people who don't look like idiots is the Office of Sustainability, because they're trying to move away from a low carbon campus, which is their David Koch dream, into something a little more viable. So carbon neutral by 2060, as idiotic as it is a move away from low carbon campus. So to say that the students are proposing it is just totally, well, repulsive is the word that's coming to mind, but that might be too strong.